Hey guys, it's DracoHomicida here. I am just gonna do some playcasting here, as is indicated by me sitting right square in the middle. Well, Morgana, who I am playing. But anywho, yeah. So I just felt like I needed to get a little bit of content out after being well, not horribly ill, but just ill, and that's But anyways, so this is going to be interesting because I'm going to attempt to play while I cast, so I'm not sure how that's going to go, but we shall see. We have on the opposing team Kog'Maw, Sona, Mundo, Akali, Shyvana. Ooh, this team is going to hurt. I've never liked facing Akalis. At least I'm support, although we're going to end up with double support bottom, although Kale isn't too bad bottom. Or, well, isn't not set up for support, but you know what I mean. And then, let's see here, we have Sona with whatever that is, Clarity, or Clairvoyance, I think it is. Yeah, it's Clairvoyance. I'm just derping on the name. But, yeah, so that will be interesting, but that's pretty standard for support. I tend to prefer a Clarity, but, I tend to go AP support, so. Anyways, Mundo is going to be a pain, because he's probably going to go bottom, and then they don't have a jungler, so that means our Fiora is going to be pretty entertaining, because she will be soloing top. Although at this point I'm not sure, because I thought Warwick was jungling, but apparently he's not. Okay, I would have gone with a little bit of a different champion choice had I seen Kale coming, but whatever. And then, so then these people don't actually know I'm casting this yet, but we shall see how this goes. I tend to start with Open Dorn's Ring, and I think, am I just going to go bottom, or I'm just waiting to see where other people go beforehand? I might go top with Fiora, depending on where Warwick decides to go. Yeah, I'm going to head top with Fiora, I think. Yeah, that's a shocker. Okay, so I'm going to make it look like I'm going bottom, then loop around the Nexus, so that so that it shocks me, so that it gives them a little bit of a surprise when I go top.
Do not dally.
Okay, I'll go bottom. I thought Warwick was headed bottom. Whatever. I'm not actually seeing colorblind mode yet, but I am not going to look at that right now.
They will suffer.
Because I am casting this. So, yeah. Anyway, so it is going to be Kale and Morg bottom, which is going to be pretty entertaining. Not actually sure how this is going to go, but Kale's pretty good. Animo tends to play like Kale, so anyways, let's see here. Mundo's been spotted, so he has a Doran's Shield, which is pretty normal. Everything else is unknown. And then Fiora starting up with Vampiric Scepter. Dual Doran's Rings, not a huge surprise. Warwick getting pretty much a standard jungle build. And then Graves, yeah, standard Graves. So, I don't think we're going to see anything really extraordinarily and awesome. Or, well, extraordinarily different or whatever, depending on what Sona does. Excuse me. Because, Sona played support right can be really beneficial to the team and really entertaining if played correctly. And I have a bad... Wait, no. Mundo, I think, went mid. Or either that or is jungling. Okay, so I'm now stuck soloing bottom. Thanks a lot, Kale. Okay. But whatever. We will deal. And, okay, Mundo is in fact mid. He is not down here with us like I thought he was, which is good, because I don't really want to face a Mundo right now. And I'm stuck soloing bottom, which... not making... Okay, cool, he's back. Good. I'm not going to get any last hits on minions here, but that's okay. Because if I had seen Kale coming, I would have in fact played Aurelia, but this works too. It's easier for me to cast with a champion I know that I know this well, so. So I'm just gonna have to snipe a few last hits.
Share in my torment.
There we go, and now I can get a few last hits this way. Farming up with my pool. But let's see what's happening elsewhere. So then we've got... Okay, that's pretty standard for,
Share in my torment.
for Sona. Although, I tend to get... Since I do play Sona, I tend to play a lot of supports. But, since... As such, I tend to go with something a bit different. I tend to go with a, Mana Manipulator, because that does really significantly help when, you get into a position... Well, you can turn it straight into a, soul, whatever it is, but... I'm sorry, I can't, I'm a bit tired right now, so item names are not going to be my strong suit. But, anywho, like, you can just turn it into... I feel like there's more places you can go with it offhand than there are with that, than there are with the Feral Charm. But I guess, you know, I guess you can see... I see where she's coming from, and she is trying to play more support role to Kog'Maw. Which is a big thing. And my Spell Shield just absorbed. So, what Sona did is I think she, okay, well, at least we know Shyvana's jungling now. But,
They will suffer.
so neither junglers actually have Smite, which is kind of interesting. So, I didn't actually see one of them jungling. But,
Without mercy.
yeah, so it's... I mean, like, I figured I knew one of them was jungling, but that was about it. There we go, sorry about the FPS drops every once in a while, it's...
I'll have my revenge.
You know, just, it's normal. But... Still gotta get that sorted out. But, yeah, so... I tend to... Playing as a support, and I do the same thing with Lux. I tend to max my, my, like, dark bindings or light bindings. Whichever one whichever one slows first is what I tend to go with, but... That's just more personal preference than anything else, because... The bindings always do a lot of damage, so as such, it's always beneficial to actually just go through and max them first. And unless you're facing Aurelia, you'll basically lock them down forever as well, because for the most part, I think whenever you upgrade one, like, it actually, like, increases the amount of time that it lasts as well. Yeah, I think it does, because... Actually, yeah, I know it does. Because a tier 5 stun will last a lot longer than a tier 1 stun. Ah, I'm slowed. That is not nice, Kog'Maw. Spitting on people is not nice. And our mid gets first blood, which is nice, so...
Do not dally.
That's pretty normal. The enemy enemies will tend to accuse the other side of, well, of zero skill of such, like, oh wait, hang on, Warwick might have ganked. I didn't actually see that, so my apologies. I'm a bit tired right now, so I may not be seeing everything. I may not be keeping as close an eye on the minimap as I should be. But anyways, another point to my bindings. So yeah, let's see here. I'm just gonna do some... Let's just hit that for some farmings. Ah, somehow I took the tower hit there. Tower hits are still a bit of a mystery to me, and I'm not a great player yet, but I get the basics, and... Shyvana! Running. And... Kog'Maw failing.